In this training video, I'm going to walk you through the process of integrating Tradelocker into the Akashx app using TradeX Mastery as the broker. That is who we run the challenges through. And in order to do that, you're going to first need to purchase the challenge. So that will be whatever you determine as the right amount that you want to go in with. The choices are 25, 50, 100,000, or 200,000. And then pay attention to the add-ons. You can upgrade to receive a 90% profit share instead of 80%. You can trade during news, like Brent and Javid like to trade during news. And then also you can trade on weekends for an additional fee. You're not obligated to pick any of the add-ons. I just wanted to make you aware of the add-ons. And once you've decided which level and which add-ons you're going to use, proceed to payment. You're going to pay with Bitcoin. One of the easy ways to pay through Bitcoin would be to connect Cash App to your checking account, and you can just buy some Bitcoin through Cash App, and then you can use the QR code once you proceed to payment, and you would just send in the amount of Bitcoin that is required in order to do the challenge. On the challenge conditions, just pay attention to the risk. That is really the most important thing. It's not the profit that is made. I mean, obviously, in order to pass, you're going to have to hit profit, but it's really managing risk, which is managing lot size or how many trades would be open at any given time. So that's really what you want to pay the most attention to. Once you've established your TradeX Mastery account, you're going to get an email. In the email, you'll have your email address that you used to set up the account, the trader's password, and the server name. Now, this is going to be for Tradelocker. That's what we're going to need to use this for. I would recommend copy and paste because the password and the server name will probably be some random letters, numbers, and symbols. So I would recommend using copy paste. Go to the link here for Tradelocker. That'll take you over to the login page. Make sure you either, I don't know if it pre-populates the email address, but if it doesn't, obviously just use the email address that you used to register the TradeX Mastery account. Again, copy and paste the password, and then copy and paste the server, and then go ahead and log in. This is what it'll look like, or kind of what it'll look like once you've logged into Tradelocker. You can see that I do have some indicators already pre-set up, and this is already set to go right into the gold pair because that's usually what I trade. But it might be on Bitcoin or something other than gold. We'll get into trading or training on how to use Tradelocker. So that's really not that important right now. I just wanted to show you what it would look like after you log in. For now, you don't really need to be in Tradelocker. I'm going to have you go over to Akashx and go to the Getting Started page. Now, I do recommend going in through the desktop version, not the phone. And also, if you've never connected any of the trading software, then you don't need to worry about this next step. This is going to be for people that already had MetaTrader 5 or MetaTrader 4 connected with Akashx, and now that are moving over to Tradelocker. And so we're going to have to first reset the account. Again, this is for the people that already had the accounts integrated with MetaTrader 5. Go ahead and reset the account now so that it unlocks the Akashx app from the MetaTrader 5 or MetaTrader 4 account. And it should say pending under status now. And now you're going to click Tradelocker. You're going to put the account email in that you use to register for TradeX Mastery, the trader's password that you got in the email. Confirm that password. Again, my recommendation is copy and paste. And don't confuse your Akashic's password with the password from the email. This is for Tradelocker, not for Akashic's. The broker is TradeX Mastery. So broker name, TradeX Mastery, and then the broker server is going to be Challenge Account. Now hit connect. Wait a few minutes. It should say connected. If it doesn't, after a few minutes, refresh the page. And then if you still have problems, you can just reset it and go through the process again. But you can see here that this is what we're looking for, is this to say connected. I've done it a few times. I've never had it take more than 5 minutes or so. Now, the only other thing I would recommend is, now that you have Tradelocker integrated in with Akashx, is you might want to go back over your phone and remove the Akashx app, go back into the App Store and download the Akashx app again. Hit allow for notifications. Make sure you do that. And then just re-log in again. And then everything should be complete and finalized. And at that point, you should be able to accept the tap to trades with the Tradelocker software. Now, coming up in the next couple of weeks, we will do more training on how to use Tradelocker, and again, how to set up multiple trades, like as an example with Joel, as I might have mentioned, who might say have multiple take profits. We want to go through the process of what it would look like to add multiple trades in there if you were going to do a manual entry as compared to accepting tap to trade. So we'll go through more of those details in the live training. This was more some tips to get the Tradelocker integrated into the Akashx app so that you can use tap to trade. I hope this video helps, and I look forward to seeing you on the next live training.